Hello. Today I wanted to talk about an application. So, like I said, today I wanted to talk about an application, an auto detoxification application of the body, and it's an application of an auto detoxification of the body. But before I start talking about the application itself, I need to mention my sources, the books or the people that involved in the path that took me to know this application. And the application is a holy application that the Holy Quran spoke about it, and the miracle of life, the verse 35 or the Surah An-Nur. And the application was introduced to me by my dad. By the way, my dad was a psychiatrist. My dad is a dead man now. God bless him. But my dad was a psychiatrist, and he introduced me to this application. And like I said, I was introduced to the application by my dad that studied the application in science way. But to simplify it for me, because I was not at the level at that time. I was young to talk with him deep about the subject. But he introduced me to a person, Mr. Anthony Robbins. Not personally, but through his books. And I was told to read a book that this Anthony was the narrator of it, to get to the a level where we can talk to people who are at the level or at certain level of maturity. And the book is called The Limitless Power. And I read the book. The first time I read the book in 3 days, and I finished it after finishing the book of Mr. Anthony Robbins. I was told to write a resume. And I remember I wrote the resume, and I mentioned every method Mr. Anthony Robbins used or spoke to unlock the power of limitless power to different personality that was successful after they attended the face-to-face coaching with Mr. Anthony Robbins. And personality are different personality, from politician to athlete to entrepreneurs, different personality. But I was sent to read the book again, and the reason was I did not get the aim of the book. So I went and again, but and again I did fail. And I read it the second time, and I wrote a resume, and I failed. But one day I was in me and my dad was in stadium, and I used to go running, he used to go walking fast. I found him using a technique that Mr. Anthony Robinson spoke about it, and And my dad did it after walking. But the technique was different with Anthony Robinson, because the technique mentioned with Anthony Robinson was after using a trampoline, like you jump in a trampoline exercise. But my dad was doing it after a speed walk in the stadium, like I said. But I asked my dad why, you know, what is the difference between that and between running and using the trampoline before the technique. And after, you know, what is the difference? And, you know, I straight away understood. I understood the aim why I was given that book. At that time, I understood why I was given that book, and I understood straight away that the technique is an application. Is an application of an auto-detoxification of the body using the hold of breath, just the hold of breath. That, like I said, I understood the application involves turning turning the oxygen gas to an ozone gas by holding the breath and the heat energy of exercising, because oxygen gas under pressure and heat turn to ozone gas, and the ozone gas will play the role of the auto detoxificator to the body that kills 99.9% of the bacteria or whatever in the body, and will maintain a healthy body. And the healthy body is the limitless power. And the application is an exercise. Now I'm going to talk about the application itself. And the application is an exercise of breathing that you do after, usually exercising after 30 minutes. Or athletes can do it after, you know, after exercising. And the application itself is to try to hold your breath. For example, if you hold your breath for 20 seconds, you breathe out for 10 seconds. Or if you hold your breath for 30 seconds, you will breathe out for 15 seconds. Or if you hold your breath for 40 seconds, you will breathe out for 20 seconds. And so on. Depends on your capability. And more you go up, more it will clean better your body. And like I said, and with this application, the body will turn oxygen gas to ozone gas that cleans the body of 99% of bacteria. But it has to be after work, you know, after workout or workout and exercising, to give it the oxygen, to give the oxygen the right environment to become ozone gas, which are, you know, the right environment for oxygen to become an ozone gas are the heat and pressure. And thank you for listening, and I hope this application will unlock your limitless power in future. And thank God first, and his holy books and his messengers. And thanks to my dad. Maybe he was a messenger, or Mr. Anthony, he was definitely as well a messenger. He was a messenger from my dad to me. Anyway, and thank you for listening, and you have a lovely evening. Bye.